So, for the 10th time, my brother is attempting to make a YouTube channel. This time he says he's doing it for himself. My name's Claudio. This is my channel. I don't know how to change the name of the channel. I don't know how to edit videos. I just get inspired once in a while, especially if my brother posts something. And, because I live in Massachusetts, he lives in Florida. We're a bit of a distance from each other, but we talk every day. Every day. We use Messenger, and we do video, those 30-second videos back and forth to each other all day long, every day. And it's good. So I saw this video that he just posted. His channel's called Finally Living. Check him out. And he's got his first video is called Why Would I Want to Be a YouTuber? Something like that. I just watched the video and I already can't remember exactly what it was called. But it was something along those lines. So I figured I'd make one, give him a shout out like I just did, and maybe call my video, Should I Become a YouTuber? I've put videos on here like most people, sometimes just, something I wanted to hold in memory, or something that I thought people were intrigued to see what other people were doing on something. I got, little car videos here and there of what I've, had for cars, or what I've done with cars. I got a chicken coop, what my setup looked like, and so on and so on. And I think the last time I posted a video was when I attempted to start a trucking business in the middle of the freaking pandemic. What a shit show. I should have seen the writing on the wall, but apparently my glasses don't allow me to see as good as I should, because price on fuel went through the roof. Parts were on back order forever, so if I needed something fixed on a truck, it was a shit show to try and get anything done. I did stay afloat for 2 years, but all it did was burn through a ton of money. And I'm not going into that. But that's just an example. Things I've tinkered with on videos. I've also done a video on the Camry that I'm driving here. I bought it brand new. It's a hybrid, yada yada. You can go through my playlist, and if you're curious about how good a hybrid is on fuel and everything, you can go check it out. I have thought about making an update video on what it's been like after going on 5 years of ownership and a little over 160,000 miles on the car. Yes, in just under 5 years, I got over 160,000 miles. Because when I first bought it, I was driving far from home to go to work. And then after the trucking thing failed, as a backup, I attempted to keep myself financially afloat by doing DoorDash. And it's been hell. It has its good moments and a shit ton of bad moments. It's not what a lot of these YouTubers that do DoorDash on their YouTube channels, it's not what it's hyped up to be on those videos, because you have to take into consideration every market is different, and where I live, for me to stay close to home and make what I can, it's a shit show in comparison to these other people that are living in areas where the market is strong and blah, 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 blah. Anywho, why should I why should I want to be a YouTuber? Why should I be a YouTuber? Well, like most people, I'd like to get lucky and suddenly have, a few 100,000 subscribers and not have to go to a 9 to 5 and listen to a boss telling me to do the job his way or her way. No discrimination, even if I think it's the wrong way and whatnot. Although I've never really been the type to argue. You want it done that way, I do it that way. You're the one signing my check, so I could care less. But there's a lot of reasons why myself and most people would rather be self-employed versus working a regular job for whoever. If you're wondering why the lighting is what it is, well, it's 11:46 p.m. and I'm sitting outside my daughter's job waiting for her to get out of work. So I got 15 more minutes max before she's out here, maybe a little sooner if she gets done quick enough. And I want to be done before she comes out here. And why should I want to be a YouTuber? Well, like I said, if I get lucky and post something people gravitate to, and suddenly I got a bunch of subscribers and I'm getting paid to post these weird videos, then I have it easy and I'm my own boss, and I don't have to set my alarm to get up at a certain time. Life becomes more centered around how I want to live it, and you know what I'm getting at. I do want to mention a little bit about something my brother spoke about in his video, that why would you want to be a YouTuber when there are so many trolls out there being nasty in the comments and blah blah blah. For me, I have had that issue in the past, and me and this other guy got into this heated thing back and forth, because I made it perfectly clear I'm no professional. I'm learning as I go, and I'm just tinkering with this, and this is my take on it. And I may have called OSB plywood instead of calling it OSB. And what he said about it just triggered me. But after years of watching more YouTube videos, making a few here and there, and seeing how people comment on YouTube videos, it doesn't bother me anymore like it used to. If people are being nasty, when I see somebody's just being a troll, I just go, the hell with you, keep scrolling, just to see what the next person's saying, just to see if there's anything in the comments that would be useful information, or someone giving somebody props for how good a job they did and blah blah blah. I do pay attention to the comment section because of those things. Now, as a YouTuber, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know any famous YouTubers personally, but I think they could care less too. And I think the reason they would care less is because if you like their video, if you like this video, it'll get some kind of boost on the YouTube algorithm. If you subscribe, it'll do the same. If you hit the bell button to be notified of a new video being posted, that also throttles it in the algorithm for more people to have it in their feed, so that it gets watched more and more. And the same thing applies to comments. And I know that they can make adjustments in the settings so that people are respectful in what they're saying and yada yada, but a lot of people don't have that setting activated, I'm guessing. And I think the reason they do that is because a comment is a comment. good comments and bad comments, they're all welcome, because the more comments you throw onto a video, the more you're throttling that video to jump into a YouTube algorithm for that video to play in God knows whose feed, just their general feed. And so if you're gonna get into this for the hopes of not having to set an alarm and go work for somebody and just, be your own boss, do your own thing, enjoy what you're doing, and every day can be something different versus doing a 9 to 5 where you're doing the same thing every single day, which can get boring. Who cares? That's why they don't care. That's why a lot of people don't have that setting activated where comments don't have to be respectful or whatnot, and they don't care if the trolls get on there, because all they're doing is helping that YouTuber be more successful. And sometimes I even chuckle a little bit if I've just watched a video that was 30 minutes or longer, which I don't typically do. I like those 5-10 minute videos, 15 at the most. Anything longer than that has to be a YouTube channel I really like and I really enjoy watching, because without editing, just watching somebody talk to their phone in this case can be pretty damn boring. But when you know how to edit and you can put, things going on in the background like music or whatever, it can be a little more intriguing. And if you have the ability to speak a certain way that people just gravitate to and they enjoy listening to how this person presents themselves and whatnot, it makes it more enjoyable. So there are certain channels that I will watch a 45-minute to an hour video, but most of the time it's like 15 minutes or less for me. My brain doesn't function in a way that allows me to focus on something for too long unless I'm really into it. Having said all that, back to the point that I was trying to get at, if I've watched a 30-minute video or longer, and out of curiosity I go to the comments and I start seeing the trolls talking smack about this or that or the other thing, my first thought is, you dedicated 30 minutes of your life just to talk shit? What life do you have? You've got nothing better to do than to waste 30 minutes or more of your time watching something that you're just not happy with throughout the series of whatever's going on or being spoken about or whatever in the video, just to talk shit. It stumps me. I can't even wrap my brain around it to even describe what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling about seeing someone waste that much time just to talk shit. And it is what it is. At the end of the day, the YouTuber had that comment thrown on there and it throttled their channel a bit. I've had my channel throttled a little bit. When I made the video on the car and the MPG, blah, 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 it didn't gain me a whole lot of subscribers, because I've always mentioned in the past, you want to subscribe, great. You don't. I really don't care. But every single video I watch, people always say, please hit that like button, and the subscribe button is right next to it. And if you go a little further, you get the little notification icon too. And screw it. If you like what this video's been about, go for it. It doesn't cost you anything. I've seen people do that too. It won't cost you anything. Just hit that like button. Subscribe too. You'll get more content. Now, if you do, great. I appreciate you. If you don't, you don't. No big deal. Full disclaimer, I don't post videos all the time. I get into a funk where I get busy with work, kids, house, pets, chickens, you name it. I'm all over the place, and I'm usually trying to get things just done quickly and done so that I can just move on to the next thing I have to do, because every time I finish a project, I got 10 more that were added to the list. And adding a video recording scenario to the mix just makes things take longer. And that's something YouTubers have also explained. A 1 hour job will easily take, 2 to 3 times longer, depending on what it is. Just because they were recording it. And maybe they said something that they didn't mean to say. Some of them just roll with it and edit shit later. But if you're like me and you don't know how to edit things, you start all over, right? And I'm trying to let this channel be as natural as possible. I would love to edit things into it. Here comes my daughter. I'd love to edit, to be able to cut things like this out, because she's about to come ask me some questions. What's up?
What's the name of the cars?
What's the name of what cars?
The Avalanche, your car, Mom's car, and the Lincoln.
Avalanche, the Lincoln, Camry.
I meant their nicknames.
Toyota. Oh, their nicknames.
Yeah.
Avalanche's baby.
Yeah, I know that one.
This is Scarlett.
Scarlett Johansson, correct?
Yes.
And
I don't
what's the
remember.
Lincoln's?
I don't remember Mom's car's name.
She told me the other day.
I think it was
remember.
Fiona.
Yeah, it's Fiona. And then what's the Lincoln's?
The Lincoln was Elena.
Elena.
Yeah. Wow. See, now I wish I could just restart this video, but I don't want to. It's gonna stay just like that. But if I knew how to edit it, that piece would be gone. Oh. So, there's my conclusion. Should I be a YouTuber? I think that's what I'll name this. And I'd love to be a YouTuber for the reasons I explained. As a response to my brother's video, he wants to do it because he wants to document things he enjoys in life and be able to look back at them, later in life, which is also great. He wants to do it for himself. A part of this is also for me to do it for myself, but at the end of the day, I got bills to pay. So I'm kind of hoping something snowballs here. And just so that all of you watching know, whenever I'm watching a video on somebody who's trying to start a new channel, even if there's no editing, but I like what they're talking about, or I like what their project is, or whatever the case may be, I show support and I like and follow. And if their videos pop up, I watch them if I have time. If I'm not in a state of mood, wow, another edit moment. If I'm not in a state of mind for whatever the content's title is on or whatever, I scroll past it and I just find it later if it pops up later. If, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. So, if you like this, give me a like, throw in a follow. And because I post so rarely, the notification bell might actually help. Because a year down the road, if I post something, you'll be told, hey, Claudio just posted something. It's been like a year, right? I'm going to see what the hell he's up to. And for you to get a sense of the range of different things that I get myself into, you could go back on my watch history, my play history, whatever it's called, and you could browse through those videos, stuff with the chicken coop, stuff with the cars, and I don't remember what else, because I rarely ever go through there myself. So maybe that's an indication that you might not want to watch my future videos, because I don't even go and watch my past videos all that often. These videos are fun, aren't they? Wow. I can't believe I'm going to post this. It did not go as planned. I didn't write anything down. I had, I don't know, an image in my head on how I wanted this conversation to go, but it kind of snowballed in a few different directions. And I'm thinking maybe some people prefer to watch something raw without the editing. Seeing as how most people are editing now, maybe that'll make me stand out. So, if that's you, thanks for watching. See you next time.